Girl, I had to get my life together. My name is Latrice Sampson Richards. I'm a mental and emotional wellness creative, a licensed professional counselor, and a certified life enhancement coach. And I teach Black women the skills that we need in order to, hey, Shannon, in order to get our lives together, heal from our past, and build a future that we deserve. And I do that. Hey, Andre, by sharing my story with you, my journey with you, in hopes that it helps you along your own. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is From Scratch Live. And listen, I had to hurry up and get over here for y'all tonight because y'all know I'm back to work or whatever. And girl, this has been a long ass day. Okay. I just want to remind y'all that From Scratch Live is actually going to be transitioning over to YouTube. So I'm actually live on YouTube right now. Andre is checking me out on the tube. Hey, Andre. So I'm doing like a simultaneous broadcast at this moment, but you can click the link in the description box and you can come on over and follow me on Instagram. Excuse me. Well, follow me on Instagram too. But you can subscribe to my channel on YouTube and hit the little bell next to the subscribe button to turn on notifications to make sure that you get notified whenever I come on. Andre, did you get a notification that I was live or did you see it on Facebook and just came over? Did you get the notification that I was live? Because it sends you an automatic notification just like it does here on Facebook. So y'all make sure that y'all come see me over there or whatever. Okay. So yeah, so like I said, I'm back at work now. Oh, before I get into it, y'all do follow me on Instagram at Latrice Sampson Richards. I'm working on trying to get to 1,000 followers. I know for some of y'all that ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? But for me, getting to 1,000 followers on Instagram is a major milestone. And I think I'm about 23 followers short from getting to 1,000 followers. Andre said yes, he did get a notification on YouTube because he subscribed to my channel and he turned on his notifications. So make sure that you do the same. So I'm trying to make it to where I don't have to lean over to talk to y'all. I did some laundry, y'all, and it's not quite finished because it has been quite an adjustment. Like getting back to work and stuff like that has definitely been an adjustment for me, to say the least. It's been a good adjustment though, but just like being on the schedule again, having to get up and do things again, like it's just been different or whatever, Shannon, can you share this post in, no, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to share this post into the group. But yeah, it has definitely been an adjustment, like just getting back into the swing of things and everything like that. I still do like my online counseling and stuff like that. So that's like a constant. I still do that. But now I'm also like back to work full time. I'm here in Cuba, as a lot of y'all already know. If you don't know, then you ain't watching me enough, because I've been letting y'all know for about a month or two now that I was heading back to Cuba, and I've officially been here a full week. And it's good to be back. Like I talked about last week, everybody has been really like welcoming. Like I really feel like y'all had missed me on this island because I know some of y'all is on this island. I know Andre is on this island now. I know Andre is on this island. I ain't know Andre was on this island before. But like I really feel welcomed, Gitmo has, and I think it always will have a really special place with me because this is the place where I feel like, like so many wonderful things happened while I was here. I mean, first of all, I met the love of my life. I met my husband here. Literally, like within the first 24 hours of being on this island, I met my husband. And that in and of itself is more than enough reason for Gitmo to always hold a special warm place with me. In addition to that, I made some lifelong connections and lifelong friends, like people that I actually still talk to this day. And so it's kind of like a second home for me here in Gitmo. Like it feels like coming back home, you know? Um, what workshop? What workshop, Shannon? Um, so yeah, so it's been really nice, like coming back to Gitmo. The kids, you know, I work with kids in my regular 9 to 5 job. I work with military kids. And I feel like my babies have missed me. You know what I'm saying? Like we do all kind of like really fun activities and stuff like that because any experience is an opportunity to like grow and like teach these kids how to function on an emotional level. And so, you know, I really love being able to like have that kind of impact in their lives and to really like work with them and stuff like that. Thank you. Yeah, send it to me. Oh, okay, well, yeah, let me know, Shannon. Send me the information. I would love to have it, girl. I'm a strong proponent of people, especially people of color, specifically Black people, getting out there and seeing the world, you know, and employment is one of the easiest ways to be able to do that. There is so much more than just, you know, like these continental United States. You know what I'm saying? Like the world is so vast. And I just, even if you don't stay forever, like I know some people that would, like when I was in Japan for a year. I know some people that have been there for 25, 30 years and they're like, I ain't never going back, you know? And I get it, girl. I definitely get it. But even if you just want to try it out, even if you know, it may not necessarily be something that you want to do forever, just giving yourself an opportunity to try it out, I mean, I think is definitely worth it. Just to kind of see how other people live, just to kind of interact with other cultures and on a level that is more like a deep immersion kind of, you know, situation. It's an amazing experience, and it definitely gives you a different, hey Mama Jennifer, it definitely gives you like a different understanding of how other parts of the world work, because if you didn't know, I'm gonna go on and tell you that they ain't showing us everything here in America. They only show us the parts that they want to show us, that they want us to see, but they're not showing us everything that there is to be seen. And so it's important, I think, for us to like give ourselves opportunities to explore and to see the world. So I'm a strong proponent of that. And like I said, if you don't have the money to move, or if you don't have the money to travel the world, there literally is any job you can do in America. I'm talking about down to working at McDonald's. Hello, somebody. Any job you can do in America, you can do overseas as a US contractor. So it doesn't matter what your expertise is, there is a spot for you somewhere. You just have to find it. And so yeah, I strongly urge anybody, because if you get a job there, then 9 times out of 10, or like 9.5 times out of 10, your job is going to pay for your moving expenses and your living expenses. So talk about a come up, bitch. It's a come up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a huge proponent. There's actually a Facebook group called Black Expats Around the World, and it is owned and moderated by a woman that I met while I was in Germany over the holidays, just this past holidays from October to January. I was in Germany for 3 months. And I met a woman there who's a really good sister. Her name is Tasha, and she runs that Facebook page. And so I strongly encourage and urge y'all, if you're thinking about going overseas or something like that, check out Black Expats Around the World Facebook page. It's a free page, and you can get all kinds of information about job openings, job availabilities, and then you can also connect with other Black expats around the world and just kind of test the waters and get information and stuff like that. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. And I think that kind of like rolls into like our topic for today. It's like, so many people are just like living and just surviving and just existing. And don't get me wrong, like I understand that for some of us, that's where we are. We're just trying to fucking make it. Like I get it. And I have definitely been there. But at the same time, there's more to life than just existing, than just surviving. And I think a lot of times we have to rethink what our idea of happy is. Like everybody wants to be happy, like duh, like everybody wants to be happy. I get that. But I think sometimes our idea of what it means to be happy is not really what makes us happy. It's what the world has told us should make us happy. And I don't know. I'm just like in a place in my life where I have decided that I don't want to do that shit no more. And like I talked about this a little bit last week, but like just this idea of like whose standard am I holding myself to? Because the lines get blurred very, very easily. Like, who says that I have to be a certain way? I have to achieve a certain level in order for it to be considered success. I have to exist in a certain realm. I got to run in a certain crowd. I got to make a certain amount of money. Like, who made those rules? Who said that? And why am I holding myself to those standards? Those are not even my standards. Those are not even like the things that make me feel good, the things that make me feel happy, the things that make me feel successful. And so I just really been in that mindset lately. Like I said, I talked about it last week. I'm talking about it again this week. So let me tell you what made me talk about it this week. So they have this lady that I know, and like she's all about appearances. You know what I'm saying? Like she is all about appearances. And it's obvious that she's all about appearances. But she's so broken on the inside. And that's very, very obvious as well. And I don't think it's obvious because I'm a therapist and I'm trained to see shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it's obvious because like just to me. Like it's obvious, period, to anybody that this woman is extremely broken on the inside. But instead of really doing the work of figuring out what you really need to be happy, and then figuring out what's preventing you from getting there, resolving that, confronting it, then resolving it, and then getting to be about the business of making yourself happy, is so much easier to just put on airs, like to put on a facade, put on a front. But the thing about the facade is that it doesn't last. Like you could put that mask on for right now, but eventually it's gonna get hot up under that mask. You're not gonna be able to put that mask on all the time. Hey Chanel, how you doing? Chanel is on YouTube. Hey Chanel, thank you so much for tuning in on the tube. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Did you get the notification, Chanel, on YouTube, or did you only get it on Facebook? Let me know, girl. So yeah, you know, so this woman is like extremely broken on the inside, but she doesn't want anybody to know just how broken she is. She doesn't want anybody to see that life ain't all roses and honey. You know what I'm saying? But we see that shit. We see that shit. Everybody around her sees that. And she did a really good job for a very long time of hiding it and covering it up with that facade. But it's catching up to her, and it's getting to the point now where it is it's showing itself on her body. Like, she is extremely stressed. You can see it. She's aging very rapidly. You know what I'm saying? Which stress will do that to you. She just doesn't look healthy. She doesn't sound healthy. She doesn't any of that. And so it's getting more and more difficult for her to be able to continue to put on airs. And so her it's almost like her little world is caving down little by little all around her. And she's unhappy. She's unhappy. And yet she's still trying to put on airs. And I don't want to do that shit no more. Like, I'm over it. I'm past that point in my life where I feel like I need to pretend to be something that I'm not in order to, make the people around me feel more comfortable, or to not, I can't let my light shine, or I can't be happy. I can't, live the life that truly makes me happy because of what my family is going to say, or because of what my friends are going to say, or because of what my followers, my villagers are going to say. Like, that's why I'm thankful for this platform, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to really build this and grow this the way that I see fit, because it's important to me that as I help you grow, that you get to see my growth as well. Like, it's important to me that I have an opportunity to be authentic with y'all. Because a lot of times when you putting yourself out there, you putting your life on display, even though, I mean, I show y'all most shit, but I don't show y'all all shit. And I don't think it's a reasonable expectation that I show y'all every single thing that's going on in my life. Like, I do show y'all the majority of the things that's going on in my life, but some things are just for me. Some things are just for me to experience, and for me to have like moments for me to enjoy, like, in my life. But I share the vast majority of the stuff that I experience with y'all, the ugly and the pretty, like good, bad, and otherwise. I share a little bit of everything with y'all because I want y'all to see me as a whole person. I want y'all to see me as somebody just like you, trying to figure this shit out, trying to live this life, trying to understand what it takes to live a truly, genuinely happy life, and figuring out what that looks like for me. And so I guess I just wanted to touch on that tonight, because I know that so many of us are putting on airs and pretending to be something that we're not, and we are completely miserable. We have this mask on, and we showing people what we think they want to see, and then we wonder why they don't accept us for who we are. You have created that monster. If you refuse to be something other than who you are, then people don't have no choice but to accept you. Either they're going to take it or they're going to leave it. And you have to find a way to be comfortable with the reality that they might leave it. Hello, that was a word. Hello, somebody. That was definitely a word. Okay. So that's kind of where I am. I'm definitely deep in reflection right now. I'm working on a few projects. I told y'all I'll definitely announce that as time comes closer. But I'm working on a few projects right now that's unlike anything that I've ever done before. Some collaborations and partnerships that's unlike anything that I've ever done before. but that really truly genuinely gives me joy. Like it's truly something that I want to be doing. It's something that I've always been interested in doing, and I just never did, for one reason or another. And I'm just choosing to not adhere to those, like crazy ideas about who I'm supposed to be, or how I'm supposed to present myself, or what kind of business I'm supposed to build, or you know what I'm saying, like all that shit that people worry about, and all that shit that people like feel like, you know, stifled by. That's the word I'm looking for. Stifled by. Because it's oppressive. It really is. It's oppressive, you know? And I'm thankful. I really am. I'm thankful for the journey, even though it's rough sometimes. I'm still thankful for the journey. I'm thankful for, the wins. I'm thankful for the losses. I'm thankful for the tears. I'm thankful for you. I am. I'm thankful for you. I say this often, but it's because I really mean it. Like, I appreciate y'all for allowing me the space to figure this shit out and still trusting me to help you figure your shit out. You know what I'm saying? We on this journey together. I'm at a different point or a different place in my journey. I did that level one stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are on level one, and that's where I started as well. And then I healed some things, resolved some things, and plateaued for a little while. And then, I'm moving into level two. And it's a new chapter of my life. It's the next phase of my life. And I'm really grateful for that. Like, I'm thoroughly grateful for that. I do not take it lightly at all. And I love that I have an awareness of this transition as it's taking place. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to be going through the transition and, you know, just like with your head down, making it happen, making it happen. But I think there's power in having an awareness around what you're doing, and the fact that your life is moving forward, that you are curating and I know everybody says curating now, but it's a real word and it has a real meaning. But the fact that you are curating your world and your existence, like, yeah, I mean, I think that's a wonderful thing. It really is. That's a beautiful thing. So I'm just glad to be able to share my journey with y'all. And I love when y'all share your journeys with me. So share, leave a comment, share your journey with me. Let me know where you are in your journey. You can join my Facebook group, the Trust Village. It's a safe space for healing and manifestation. It's open to Black women who are ready to heal and manifest. And come subscribe to my channel on YouTube, which is open and available to everybody. It's a public space. It's the public version of Trust Village. The Facebook group is Black women only, but the YouTube channel is for any and everybody. And so I'm just grateful to have this opportunity and to be at this place in my life, because let me tell you, girl, about 6 years ago, I had no idea that this is where I could be, and for damn sure I had no idea that this is where I would be in life. And I'm grateful for that. Very much so. So that's it. That's all I got for y'all today. You know, life is good. It's not always easy, but it's good. And I'm excited to see what's coming. because I make a decision every day to be happy. I make a decision every day to do what I need to do in order to get my life to where I'm trying to get it to and to where I deserve for it to be. And I I'm redefining what happy is for me. Happiness in my marriage, happiness in my finances, happiness in my business, happiness in my friendships and my connections to my family, just happiness in my health, happiness in my mental well being, like just across the board. Like, I am choosing what that looks like. I'm not I'm no longer like letting other people decide that for me. Cause guess what? They ain't living this life for me. And guess what else? They not turning up for me, and when life is rough, they not laying in my bed with me when I'm crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure this shit out. So when things don't work out the way they said it's supposed to work out, or when things don't happen the way they say it's supposed to happen, you know, it can't. I can't. I gotta live for me. I gotta do this the way I think it needs to be done. Andre says, say hi to your husband and how long you're going to be here. I definitely will tell my husband that you said hello. And I'm going to be in Cuba for 6 months. Shannon said, I just sent it to you. Did you get it? I'm here now. It starts tomorrow. It's my aunt's company. I do see that you sent me a message, but I'm on live stream right now. So I'll check it once the live stream is over. But I do see that you sent a message. So I'm assuming that it did come in. Uh, excuse me. So I see it. I just can't check it right now, girl. I'm a little busy. Oh, look, I done got the hiccups trying to be smart. But you know it's all love, girl. You know. But I done caught the hiccup. Mm. Girl, that hiccup was serious. Oh, I forgot to put my ring on. Girl, so I went in at work today. So I work at with kids and stuff. So I went into one of the classrooms, and anytime you walk into the classroom, you have to wash your hands, which I love. I think that is a really, really good rule to have. So I always take my ring off when I wash my hands, because sometimes water gets caught in the little chamber up under there. So, and it can kind of like rub on my finger. I like for my fingers to be dry. And so anyway, I took my ring off and put it on the counter. And no sooner than I could turn my head to pull a napkin to dry my hands, God, this little boy gonna take my rings, talking about, can I put them on your finger for you? I was like, put my shit down. What are you doing? I said, but you know what? That's my fault, because these children touches everything, girl. You can't play with these kids. They touches everything. It's a hot mess. So that's all I have for y'all tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember that From Scratch Live is officially, I'm talking to y'all Facebook, all y'all Facebook folks. Oh, don't forget, if you're watching this on the replay, comment #replay so I can say hey or whatever. Hey, Mason, how are you? Mason says he is killing himself. What does that mean, Mason? I'm confused. That's on YouTube. You mean literally, Mason, or you mean like figurative, like you laughing or something? I'm confused. I need a little further explanation, Mason. I need to know what you mean. Oh, Mason, I don't like that, Mason. This is not the place for that. I guess welcome to YouTube, huh? I don't like that, Mason. If you, Mason, are feeling really low or feeling really down right now, then you need to get off of YouTube and you need to call 911. That is what needs to happen, because YouTube is not the place for you to be either playing on my live stream, but I'm gonna say you're not playing. I mean, part of me hopes that you're playing, but at the same time, I hope you're not playing because ain't nobody got time for that, Mason. Move around. You know, okay, Mason. Well, then that means that you need to get off of YouTube and you need to seek professional assistance. Where are you located, Mason? Where are you located? This is not the place for you. This is not the place for you to get. Oh, okay. Mason is in hell and Mason is killing himself, literally. That's what he says. And I hope that that's not true. I definitely don't want that to be true. But a part of me feels like Mason is playing on my live stream. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to block Mason. That's what we're going to do. Because that's not what we do here. All right. So yeah. So I guess welcome to YouTube, huh? Welcome to YouTube. It's open and available to anybody that wants to watch, anybody that wants to listen. Now, let me be clear. If somebody genuinely is having a rough time, then, I will definitely try to be there for you in any way that I can. But I don't have patience for people who play on my live stream. Like, if I'm not doing that, because talking about things like harming yourself, that's serious and it needs to be taken seriously. So it actually upsets me when people play around with stuff like that, because that's not anything to play with. So there's that. There's that. So anyway, that's all I got for y'all today. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure that you hit the little bell to turn on the notifications. And make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Latrice Sampson Richards. If there's any topics or anything that you want me to cover, you can just jump up in my DMs, or you can shoot me an email at support@latricesampsonrichards.com, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. If you have a situation that you're dealing with and you need some feedback, you can shoot me an email and put Ask Trice in the subject line. Or if you are a member of Trust Village Facebook group, then you can use hashtag Ask Trice and post it in the group. Okay? All right. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And until next time, be well. Bye, y'all.